next guest is one of the most controversial people online.
25-year-old Bonnie Blue from Derbyshire is making headlines around the world for filming herself having sex with teenagers and posting the footage online. She's been labelled a predator and has even been banned from Australia and thrown out of Fiji after planning to recruit the young men that she describes as barely legal to film with.
Bonnie says she's not doing anything illegal and doesn't sleep with anyone under the age of 18, but her critics say the men she's targeting are too young to understand the repercussions of what they're doing.
So is she just a content creator making money or a dangerous predator who should be stopped?
The behavior of OnlyFans creator Bonnie Blue, who reportedly seeks out young men to engage in sexual activities while monetizing her platform, raises serious ethical and legal concerns. Such actions not only constitute sexual harassment, but also blur the lines between consensual interactions and exploitation. It is critical to address and condemn these behaviors to protect vulnerable individuals and maintain societal standards of accountability and respect. Sexual harassment and exploitation. Sexual harassment is any unwelcome sexual behavior that creates an intimidating or exploitative environment. If Bonnie Blue is using her position and platform to coerce or manipulate younger men into sexual activities, her actions qualify as harassment. The imbalance of power between a financially successful content creator and young individuals, often inexperienced or vulnerable, can lead to coercion masked as consent. These actions are particularly troubling as they exploit not just individuals but also the blurred boundary between online personas and real-life interactions. The normalization of such behavior undermines the fight against sexual harassment and exploitation, perpetuating cycles of abuse. Digital prostitution. Bonnie Blue's alleged conduct also highlights the growing issue of digital prostitution. Platforms like OnlyFans were intended to empower creators to monetize their content legally and safely. However, when these platforms are used to solicit or exchange sexual favors for personal gain, they mirror the dynamics of prostitution in a digital age. The commodification of sexual relationships under the guise of content creation damages the integrity of these platforms and sends dangerous messages to their audiences, particularly young users. It promotes the idea that personal boundaries and consent can be traded for money, attention, or influence, furthering exploitation. The need for investigation and accountability. To prevent the normalization of such behavior, it is imperative that individuals like Bonnie Blue are thoroughly investigated and, if found guilty, charged accordingly. This not only serves justice to those harmed, but also acts as a deterrent for others who may misuse their platforms similarly. Legal action can help set a precedent that such behavior will not be tolerated online or offline. Moreover, regulatory frameworks need to be strengthened to monitor and address exploitative behaviors on digital platforms. Social media and subscription platforms should implement stricter policies against creators who misuse their influence for predatory purposes. Conclusion. Bonnie Blue's alleged actions represent a serious breach of ethical and legal standards. Sexual harassment, especially when combined with financial exploitation, must not be tolerated in any form. As a society, we must hold individuals accountable for such behaviors to ensure the safety and dignity of all individuals in digital spaces. Investigating and prosecuting these actions would send a powerful message. Predatory behavior, regardless of its medium, has no place in our world.